Right, in this video I'm going to be using PC plastics to create some new sound designs. I'm going to start off by just selecting it. You might be able to see it because of the text, but don't worry about it. It is PC plastics. Oh, you can do, yes. That's great. You can see that fine. We're going to take 5 or 6 minutes to create, a new sound. But I really want to explain to you about sound design development, and it really is about being a good listener. But first of all, I'm going to the LFO, choose tune, because that's going to dramatically affect the engine. And as you can hear, there's really different strange sounds coming out, but the sound can develop. As far as the mode's concerned, you can either use one mode or trig. Do not use random. Well, in my opinion, don't use random because it's just completely random. Change the expo there, just checking the the BPM's 152. Whack the tune route down so you get more of a bass, increase the overdrive, and you've got the start of a sound there. Now, I would class it more of an industrial dance sound and techno, but right at the end it develops into a completely different sound, so please keep trying, please keep changing. So I've just put some random trigs on there, so those random trigs are actually a melody, although they might not seem, that's a melody because of the differences. Let's just change the tune up there a little bit. The sound's a bit more palatable now as we've changed the wave there. The delay or decay, you choose to taste. But at the end of this video, maybe about, I think it's probably about maybe 4 minutes, you'll hear a complete different sound. Now, if you're doing industrial dance, you'll probably accept the sound. Drop a drum on it, like I'm going to do now. You've literally got the start of a industrial dance sound, like Cantation would do. I've just pulled the effect back on the drum, but on this one here, if you pull it back, it's more palatable and it's not actually a bad sound. It's something you would start with, industrial dance or EBM or hard techno, don't need to quantize. Next thing is change, lower the octaves, lower the note. And you can just hear that sound beating away. It's almost like having two drums. Probably a bit too low because it slows it down. But we can always change that later. Now we're going to do some tweaking of the LFO here and also the BD Plastics machine. You can see that changing the tune doesn't really help there. But I promise you, we do get a nice sound at the end. It's perseverance, it's trying to find that sound, it's indicating where it might go. Now you can hear the melody. Got a lot of reverb on, bit of delay really. Go in there and create some high shelf reverb. Now that you could use in a track, but that's not actually the sound. There's another sound to come. It's all about sound design and persevering. Now with the filter, now you've taken the high end off, you can hear it. Now if I was you, I'd just take notice of those settings because you've actually got your first sound. When you hear these tracks played on the Syntakt, this is where they evolve from, this is where they start from. I don't think anybody really has a plan. Let's add a nice snare. Whack some reverb on it, whack some delay on it. So you've actually got the start of the track, but this is how sound design evolves. It's creative. So on the melody, track number 10. How things are evolving. Just change the attack decay as well. So there you have the start of the sound. About another minute it was really fully evolved and developed. The sound's going to change the notes. I wasn't really happy with the octave music. Note that the trig left and change makes really much difference to be honest, but I'm going to change it. So there we actually probably have a sound and a melody. But you can still build on it, you can change, you can go into the LFO, where you use the synth tune and change the depth. And you can just hear the sound evolving. What we're going to do on the 3 is pretty good. filter on there to get those hi-hats chopped off. That is definitely an ID sound, an EPM sound. But if you're a techno fan, probably not for you. So now that you've got a constant sound there, let's just take some of these sounds off there. Now that's what I would use to start a track. I'll be honest, that's how I use it. But this is all about sound design, experimenting, seeing where the changes are leading, and not being afraid of going into a wacky, crazy sound that you don't like. So what can we do? In the plastics, drop the tune as well. Maybe play with the sweep. But in actual fact, it sounds complete in my mind. Now listen to it now. It's still a bit crazy, but it's there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the sound design tutorial. Please subscribe for more videos as we're posting them every 2 to 3 days. Thank you.